Welcome to our debut podcast episode for From Discomfort to Strength, Philosophical Explorations in Growth. Today we're talking about why we quit, the temptation of comfort and the path to mastery. The tendency to quit at the first sign of discomfort is a universal human experience that highlights a profound internal conflict, the struggle between our instinctual desire for safety and our aspirational drive for growth. This conflict raises critical questions about why discomfort often prompts retreat, and how embracing challenges can lead to personal transformation and long-term success. Friedrich Nietzsche, one of the most influential philosophers of the 19th century, delved deeply into this human predicament. His insights offer a lens through which we can better understand our reactions to adversity and the potential that lies in overcoming it. Central to Nietzsche's philosophy are concepts like the Übermensch, overmen, resentiment, amor fati, and the idea of eternal recurrence, all of which shed light on the importance of enduring hardship as a pathway to mastery. The trap of resentment. Nietzsche introduced the concept of resentment to describe a state of resentment and bitterness that arises when individuals perceive themselves as powerless in the face of life's challenges. This mindset leads to passive or reactive behaviors where one blames external circumstances rather than taking proactive steps to change. Quitting, in this context, becomes a manifestation of resentment. A retreat into comfort that avoids the discomfort necessary for growth. When we quit due to discomfort, we might be yielding to this resentment, allowing immediate relief to overshadow long-term aspirations. This choice reflects a preference for safety over the uncertainty that comes with pursuing our goals, even though the latter holds the promise of personal evolution. Embracing the path of the Übermensch. In contrast, Nietzsche's concept of the Übermensch represents the ideal individual who transcends conventional limitations by embracing struggle and self-overcoming. The Übermensch does not avoid discomfort. Instead, they see it as an essential component of their journey towards self-realization. This figure embodies the courage to face challenges head-on, transforming adversity into a catalyst for growth. By aspiring to the qualities of the Übermensch, we can shift our perspective on discomfort. Rather than viewing it as a deterrent, we can recognize it as an opportunity to develop resilience and fortitude. This mindset encourages us to persist in the face of obstacles, understanding that each challenge conquered brings us closer to mastery. The long-term view, game theory and strategic thinking. From the standpoint of game theory and strategic decision-making, opting for immediate comfort often undermines our long-term objectives. Immediate gratification provides short-lived relief, but can lead to regret and unfulfilled potential down the line. In contrast, enduring short-term discomfort can yield significant long-term rewards. Consider the metaphor of a seed pushing through layers of soil to reach the sunlight. The seed's journey is fraught with resistance and struggle, but without this effort, it would never grow into a flourishing plant. Similarly, our personal and professional growth requires us to push through difficulties to achieve our full potential. Amor fati, loving one's fate. Nietzsche's principle of amor fati, or the love of one's fate, invites us to embrace all aspects of life, including pain and hardship as necessary components of our existence. This acceptance allows us to find meaning and purpose in our struggles, transforming them into valuable experiences rather than burdens to be avoided. By adopting amor fati, we reframe discomfort as a natural and even desirable part of life. This perspective empowers us to face challenges with a sense of purpose, knowing that each obstacle is an opportunity to learn and grow. Eternal recurrence and the habit of quitting. The idea of eternal recurrence is another of Nietzsche's thought experiments, asking us to imagine living our lives over and over again in the same way for eternity. This concept challenges us to consider the weight of our choices and actions. If we habitually quit when faced with adversity, we doom ourselves to repeat this pattern indefinitely, perpetuating a cycle of dissatisfaction and unrealized potential. Conversely, if we choose to confront and overcome challenges, we establish a pattern of resilience and strength that defines our existence. This approach aligns with long-term strategic thinking, where enduring present difficulties paves the way for future success and fulfillment. The will to power and self-overcoming. At the core of Nietzsche's philosophy is the Wille zur Macht, or the will to power. This concept represents the fundamental drive within all living beings to assert and enhance their existence. For humans, the will to power is not merely about dominance over others, but about mastering oneself and overcoming internal limitations. Quitting in the face of discomfort suppresses this intrinsic drive. It hinders our ability to achieve self-mastery and inhibits our personal growth. By resisting the urge to quit, we honor our willed power, fostering a deeper sense of self-awareness and control over our destiny. Mastery as an existential commitment. Mastery, from Nietzsche's perspective, extends beyond the acquisition of skills or external achievements. It is an existential commitment to continuous self-improvement and self-overcoming. This journey requires radical self-discipline and a willingness to embrace the full spectrum of human experience, including pain and hardship. By persevering through discomfort, we engage in a transformative process that refines our character and expands our capabilities. Each challenge faced and overcome contributes to our evolution, bringing us closer to the ideal of the Übermensch. Transformation through discomfort. Ultimately, the choice to embrace adversity and pursue long-term goals, despite the temptation to quit, is a profound affirmation of life. It signifies a commitment to personal growth and an acknowledgement that discomfort is not a barrier, but a bridge to transformation. By understanding and applying Nietzsche's insights, we can reframe our relationship with discomfort. Instead of perceiving it as a signal to retreat, we can recognize it as an essential element of the growth process, a catalyst that propels us toward mastery and self-realization. In making this shift, we not only overcome the immediate temptation to quit, but also embark on a path that leads to deeper fulfillment and long-term success. Embracing challenges becomes a way of life, one that aligns with our highest aspirations and unleashes our true potential.